I believe that the Nigerian will not come out of corruption soon. Why? Because when you remember, Bola Ahmed Tinubu was accused of embezzling some certain amount of money when he was the governor of Lagos State. We saw bullion van in his residence during the 2019 general election. So many questions were asked, but no one seems to answer those questions, especially to the Economic and Financial Crime Commission. We all realize that in 2019 to 2023, before the general election, there have been a lot of campaign to sanitize our society. We also remember that the current National Security Advisor to the President was once the head of EFCC. The current Senate President, Godswin Akpabio, was also accused of corruption issues in the past. How do we now come to this stage when the President, the Senate President, that is the number one and the number three in the country, are being accused of corruption cases in the past? And the man who was to handle their file, who was sitting as the EFCC boss, is now the National Security Advisor to the same person that he was supposed to prosecute some years back. Now, when you look at this situation, how do you intend to fight this corruption as now the president? We have seen that even the president was accused of certificate forgery, and we saw the case went to court in the United States. Although there have been a lot of defense from the APC and the government saying that it never happened in Nigeria, so therefore, but we saw a little girl who was accused of manufacturing figures, results, after she scored high in JAMB. Probably was not satisfied with the results. And we saw the penalty that came with it. But after then, we have seen so many kind of judgment coming from Supreme Court and Appeal Court regarding certificate forgery. But then, we still have a man sitting in office as a president, Senate president, governors and senators who are having this allegation on their head concerning certificate forgery and corruption cases. But we want to fight corruption. The former Attorney General of the Federation, who was alleged to have embezzled over 90 billion naira, was to appear before the EFCC for questioning. And he came with a lot of baggages, claiming to be having spinal cord injury.
Exactly. He will make a great
Kannywood.
All those Kannywood stars, they need to headhunt him. They need to get this talent so that he can. But why? This person will run faster than.
Can't you see him? He was doing
that tricks. Yes. Little by little, reducing the theatrics, little by little. You know.
Okay, because
but the moment that door slammed shut,
back up.
You know that, okay. All they know now, he and his accomplices were the people left. At that point, he became his real self.
Hey.
You can't set stop with whatever documents this kind of person will bring.
Now see him now, he's praying now. Hey! Hey! Nigeria! Nigeria! Hey! The man that has spinal cord injury is not bending down to pray. See him. Hey! God. God will catch all of you. God will expose all of you after thieving, after stealing our money.
In that video, this is the same man who claims to be having spinal cord injury, but later on went ahead to lead prayer in his house. So how do we even fight corruption when most of our political office holders always fall sick when they try to probe them? We all remember Matthew, the spokesperson of PDP in 2015. We all saw what happened. We saw, the former pension officer. We saw what happened in the Senate, where they decided to off the mic because something was going to be let loose. And this government continued to say that they are fighting corruption. And the EFCC, who are supposed to champion this thing against the politicians who are tarnishing the image of Nigeria, are busy running after schoolboys whom are actually perpetuating the evil they are doing as a result of the bad economy and the decision of the federal government and the politicians in Nigeria to continue to embezzle the Commonwealth of Nigeria. Anyway, I will leave you to have this conversation at the comment section. What do you think about this? Can we end corruption in Nigeria soon under this current dispensation of political leaders we have in Nigeria? Thank you for watching.